You've got really simple things like punctuation as well. People often are surprised. Even the lack of punctuation or a lot of punctuation can make a difference. More punctuation is going to slow people down. It's going to suggest you're more formal, you're more serious, those kinds of things. Minimal punctuation, again, is going to make you look more modern, more fresh, more in control, provided it's still comprehensible to people and that you haven't reduced the punctuation to a point where they can't follow what you're saying. So we've started talking about the impact of voice, and you can see the reader is hearing what you say through those elements. So they put all those elements together. They don't consciously unpack them and assess them, but they do what all of you did when we looked at those two websites. They use all of them to work out what they think of you quite quickly. They actually hear your voice through those elements. Now, voice can help you stand out, which can be a good thing if you want to stand out and be memorable. Voice can create what we call a robust personality because it lasts over time. So if you're effectively conveying your voice across a number of channels, and a number of you I know when you filled in the pre-conference information for Kylie said one of your challenges is keeping voice consistent over multiple channels when it's being written by multiple people. So that's when you get a robust personality, when you manage to achieve that. Voice can also engage or exclude readers, and we've already seen that. That straight away people will make a decision about this is for me or this is not for me. Because they're asking themselves, do I actually want to spend time with this personality? And it's no different from meeting someone in person. We tend to make snap judgments. We might give them another chance over time, but often we quite quickly work out whether we want to talk to them again. In the case of people reading your writing, your reader works out quite quickly, do I actually want to give this person the time? And someone said, you know, with the tiger, because it took so long to download, we're going, that's a dud personality already. They haven't even shown up. They're taking too long to get here. I'm leaving. When they do show up, do we want to spend more time with the tiger? We weren't quite certain, were we? It was a bit strange, the whole thing. We're a bit like, oh, what's going on here? Particularly for a marketing site, you've got to be really aware of that. Now, a lot of you work for government, so you're dealing with broad audiences a lot of the time, and that can make it difficult. My advice on that would be, in that case, you've often got to segment. So you might segment by campaigns or by channels and pick specific audiences within your broad audience. And often you've also got to write in a relatively neutral style, which is a bit disappointing if you want to have a really distinctive voice, but a lot of the time that is what you're going to have to do as a government authority. So that's what we call knowledgeable but friendly. Okay, and that's often the voice you've got to choose. I want to show you some more websites now, and I want you to have a look at that second activity, and I want you to decide if you like their personality or not. So you get to pick yes, no, or you don't really care. And then I want you to say why.